Alright, let's talk about this, because the Garten of Banban 8 mobile situation is actually insane right now. As you guys already know, the mobile version dropped 2 days ago, and it did not land like the other ports. This game is way bigger than the previous chapters, and you can feel it the second you boot it. People are running into flickering lights, random crashes, full-on app closes, and spots that used to be fine on earlier releases. Just chaos. And yeah, it kinda makes sense with how huge this chapter is, but still, rough. What's wild is watching the dev side in real time. The Euphoric brothers have been rolling out updates fast, faster than you'd expect, honestly. And somehow every fix they push seems to wake up two new bugs somewhere else. It's like playing whack-a-mole with shaders and loading zones. If you were in their server since launch, you know what I mean. The bug reports channel has basically been a fire alarm. New message every few minutes, different phone, different spot, different error. One person's lighting is having a rave. Another person can't even get past the splash screen. Someone else runs fine until a certain hallway and then boom, gone. It's a lot, and the timing could not be worse. We're stuck in that weekend limbo where Google Play and iOS don't move app updates. Those are off days. So even if they've already packaged hotfixes and everything is queued, the stores are not going to push anything through. Everyone's basically frozen on older builds with all the lovely bugs included until the week starts and the pipeline wakes up. That's why it feels like nothing is changing even though the devs keep saying we fixed it. The fixes are literally sitting on the other side of the glass. There's another twist to all this. Right now it's Android only, no iOS version live yet. I went looking to see what they said and found a reply from Ferris to a question about consoles, which wasn't even what I was checking for, and he basically said consoles will take a bit, better to grab PC or mobile for now, but mobile is only Android at the moment, and iOS is coming soon. So yeah, iPhone people are just staring at the timeline. My guess, and it is a guess, is that earliest anything moves is when the stores come back online at the start of the week. If it lands then, great. If not, it'll be right after. But that's where we are. Android's out, it's messy. iOS is soon, consoles will be later. If you zoom out a little, it kinda tracks with the shape of the chapter. Banban 8 is heavy. Bigger scenes, thicker fog, more streaming, way more going on under the hood. On PC, you can brute force that with raw power. On phones, you have 1,000 different devices trying to chew the same giant sandwich. Some hold up, some don't. You can almost feel the game fighting to keep everything loaded. The lighting, the post-process, the geometry, and sometimes the phones just tap out. It's not pretty, but that's what it looks like when you try to bring a PC-scale chapter to every possible pocket device on day one. Community vibe has been a roller coaster. You've got people who are patient and just vibing until updates go through. And you've got people who are cooked and want it fixed yesterday. Totally understandable on both sides. What I will say is that the devs haven't gone silent. They've been present, answering, pushing builds, doing the thing. It just doesn't matter till the stores flip the switch after the weekend. That's the choke point. That's where everything is stuck. On the timing, all I'm going to say is this. When the week starts, expect movement. I'm not going to throw exact hours around, but that's when we'll see if the hotfixes actually calm the lighting issues, the corridor crashes, the random reloads. If you're on Android and you're brave, sure, jump in and see how your device handles it. If you're on iOS, this is just waiting room energy until the build finally appears. And for consoles, don't hold your breath. They'll get there after the dust settles on PC and mobile. That's clearly the order right now. I also want to point something out that gets lost in the noise. This is the first time a Banban chapter this massive tried to land on phones right next to PC, at this scale. It's not the same as porting a tiny, contained map. There are going to be rough edges on week one, especially when the chapter is basically trying to do the most. You can hate it, you can laugh at it, but it's part of the package when the ambition spikes. Once the fixes start flowing, the edges usually smooth out. It just stings more when you're stuck on the one weekend where nothing can ship.
Anyway, that's the situation. Android, out stable, updates queued but stuck behind the weekend. iOS, not live yet, coming soon. Earliest action when the week returns. Consoles, later. The server is a flood of reports. The devs are putting out fires, the stores are asleep, and we're all refreshing like zombies. I'm back with videos now, and I'm going to keep covering this as it shifts. I'll talk about the credits too, because you guys clearly love those breakdowns, and I have some things lined up there. If iOS flips to live or Android gets a patch that actually changes the game for a lot of people, I'll do a full segment on what improved and what still hurts. Before I go, don't forget, I put a random subscriber on my banner every day. If you want to show up there, subscribe to me and the channels on my homepage and leave a comment so I can spot you faster. I appreciate all the support, especially on messy launches like this where we're all just trying to figure out what's real and what's fixable. More soon.